Hey players, I've gotten a lot of questions asking me to follow up on the topic of confidence, and I couldn't think of a better person to speak to you guys about it than my friend, Evan Carmichael.
Hey players, my name is Evan Carmichael from the YouTube channel Mauling the Masters, and my friend the Josh asked me to make a video about how to have more confidence. So today I'm going to share with you the simple trick that billionaire entrepreneurs use and that I use to get more confidence. That simple trick is live life with no regrets. I learned it from Jeff Bezos. He is the founder of Amazon.com. When he was young and first getting started in his career, he was a vice president at an investment bank. He was the youngest ever vice president at the bank and was on the fast track to success. And one day he decided to leave it all behind to start Amazon.com. And people said, Jeff, you're crazy. What are you doing? You have this high-paying job, you're making lots of money, you're gonna be the next CEO of the business. Why are you leaving to start this online bookstore? Who buys books online anyways? And he said what gave him the confidence to leave that high-paying job was he didn't want to live his life in regret. The simple exercise that he does is he imagines himself as a 70-year-old looking back on his life. And he tries to look back at the specific moment that he's experiencing right now. And he asks himself, will I regret this if I don't say yes or if I don't take this action? And that gives him the confidence to go forward. Now this happened to me in my personal life. I remember when I was in university, I went to Paris on a trip. And I remember standing outside the Notre Dame Cathedral with my map, trying to figure out where I was gonna go. And this cute girl comes up to me, sees me with the map, and starts asking me directions. So I helped her get to where she needed to go. And then I was secretly wishing that I would ask her for her number and ask her out and take her out for drinks. But instead, I let her walk away. And in the back of my head, I'm thinking, Evan, you're such an idiot. Come on, go chase after her. So eventually I did, but I couldn't find her anymore. She had gone too far away. And I was kicking myself and angry that I let that opportunity slip away. And I went back to the cathedral and took a picture of it. And when I got home, I put that picture on my wall as a reminder not to live life with regret. Because as painful as it would have been for her to say no, I could have dealt with that. What's more painful is not knowing what would have happened. And so later on that year, there was this cute girl in class that I really wanted to get to know. We were in the same class and we talked every now and then, but just casual, hi, bye kind of stuff. I really wanted to ask her out, but I was too afraid. So then it came to the last day of class. It was exam day, it was my last day. I didn't know if I'd ever see her again. And I remembered that picture that was on my wall. I remembered that I didn't want to live my life in regret. And so I asked her out. And she said yes and gave me her phone number. Now that worked out for me, but she could have said no. And her saying no would have been better than me living the rest of my life not knowing what she would have said. So the next time you're nervous, you're worried, you feel like you don't have a lot of confidence going into a certain situation, imagine yourself as a 7-year-old person looking back at this specific moment in your life. And if you don't do what you want to do, will you live the rest of your life in regret? It worked for Jeff Bezos, it worked for me, and hopefully it'll work for you. So as always guys, love and peace and believe.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you're new to the channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button below. I make a new video every week on a range of different topics, including self-help, dating, philosophy, and more. If you want to see more inspirational videos from Evan Carmichael, make sure to check out his channel. I'm going to put the card up, and I'm also going to put the link to his channel in the description below. Also, if you want to see the video I did over on Evan's channel, make sure to check it out. It's going to be featured down below as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much, Evan, for helping out, and I'll catch you guys next week.